It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next is one of the league's best, Jalen Ramsey. He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Dolphins and the Bills. All that and more coming up next.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from Buffalo. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So out come the Bills and the face of the franchise, 28-year-old Josh Allen. Year 7 already with Buffalo. The last 4 years, over 4,000 passing yards in each. The man who makes this team go.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
Cooper going in motion. Now Allen on first down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. And leading them out at quarterback out of Kansas State, it's Skylar Thompson.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he just looked indecisive. He didn't look like he was very comfortable operating within this system, and it led to a combination of poor throws and, frankly, a lot of bad decisions. I think he needs to stop just locking in on one guy. Let the offense unfold.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Thompson to throw. That's taken in by Achane. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's Thompson. And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. On the ground, this is James Cook. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's 2nd and 6. Tight end going in motion here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. Well, they hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Cooper going in motion. Allen on 3rd down. To the goal line and in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good. And the Bills will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. Hill brought in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll run. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. We are through 1. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Second down and 8. In motion, it's Waddle. Now, faking the give. He'll check this down to the running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now, Thompson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
They call this the alley, so it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
Here's Achane. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. To throw is Thompson. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
3rd and long. Hill brought in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing, and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The Bills offense, and Josh Allen headed back onto the field. The next drive about to get going as we check out what's coming up a little later here in Week 9. Tonight, Sunday Night Football. It'll be the Jaguars and Eagles coming up at 8:20 Eastern Time in Philadelphia. And then tomorrow night, Election Night Eve, Monday Night Football has the Bucs and Chiefs. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55 at 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 in KC. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
This one brought in by Curtis Samuel.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Now he takes off. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
On first down, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion, Shakir. Throwing is Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And the Bills are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. One more time going up top with Allen. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Here's Allen to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This about as short as you can get. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing, Thompson. That's complete. He's got OBJ. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Smith. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Thompson. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Thompson now to throw. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. In motion, it's Waddle. Here's Mostert. Good blocking, and he's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense going to take over just before the half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Sending it deep for Waddle. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. In motion, it's Waddle. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. So we have come to halftime here at Orchard Park with the Bills out front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Patriots with the lead in that one. Mario Douglas, a touchdown reception. Next, we'll head east. It's on to Cincinnati as we check in on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Raiders. Jamar Chase, a touchdown reception. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud, strong in the win as his guys start the second half with a victory that moves them to 6-3 on the year. We were treated to a solid first half of football by the great quarterback, Josh Allen. He came out of the gate smoking hot with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes to help steer his guys towards this halftime lead. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. In motion comes Beckham. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. They need 8 as they come up for third down. They put a receiver in motion to the left. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
In motion, it's Waddle. No run out of the gun. This is Mostert. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. He'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker, following a gain of 6. Hill brought in motion. They'll run with H-Chain. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Achan. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Thompson to throw. He'll try to run for it.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Now, H.A. He's going nowhere. Gonna lose yardage on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
In motion comes Beckham. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And he'll get this up to about the 28.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
He'll try and run here with Cook. Yeah! It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3-and-out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
This one complete. A.J. Osborne with the grab.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Dolphins offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. In motion comes Beckham. Ooh. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Thompson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. In motion, it's Waddle. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's got his man. It's Hill. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now, Thompson. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will score. Game on. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He's got that complete to Knox. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll motion over Samuel. Play action. It's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They motion the slot man left. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Cooper going in motion. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Set to go now on 1st and 10. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here's a first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. From the gun, it's Allen. A throw on the move is caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. Throwing is Allen. Complete to Cooper. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Allen. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Bills are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Buffalo. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Berrios on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is Thompson. That to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Mike Edwards. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Mostert now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Throwing, Thompson. They'll try to set up the screen to Mostert. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Thompson. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Thompson now to throw. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. That is brought in at the 10. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The Bills offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. putting the tight end in motion. They'll go again with Davis. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.